Okay, so this is now episode 8.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah, we're
that's
getting on.
crazy.
We're getting on,
I
ladies and
think
gentlemen.
with episode 7, we kind of just something happened to the camera, and we just cut it. We didn't say goodbye, so we apologize for that. But there will be something after the video that explains our wrap up.
Yeah. But today's
This
episode,
is going to be an interesting one. I think a little bit controversial, but I think it's going to be good.
we want to talk about
What is it?
elitist
Elitist mindset.
mindset for
Yeah.
people that think that because
They're
they've
entitled
done
to something because
they've done
they've done something.
yeah, well, they've done like development work. Like, what we're talking about, we won't talk
Yeah.
conceptually. Let's talk about particular. I found this with people that go to personal development. Actually, I was one of these people for some period of time. I don't know if I'm actually cured of it as yet, but it's because I did some sort of personal development seminar. I did landmark education in my first foray, and after I did it, they told me I was transformed. And of course, I had amazing breakthroughs. But does that make me better than somebody else just because I'm a graduate of something? Well, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think
It's also like the teachers out there that just because they know physics or
yes,
maths, and someone asks a question that maybe is at a very low level because they're genuinely interested.
Yeah.
It's like 2 plus 2, and then people might laugh at them, thinking, "Come on, you idiot!"
yeah,
Instead of at least
educating
them, right?
Yeah.
They're instead belittling them
Because
instead of educating them.
of course there are always going to be. So I guess to generalize
Right.
this, I found it with people that have done personal development. It's like, oh my God, I've done landmark, I've done Vipassana, I've done Anthony Robbins courses, I've done Toastmasters, and then because they've done all this development, they go, oh well, you haven't done anything, and I guess I must be better than you because I'm more developed, more transformed than you.
Yeah.
I found it with spiritual people, which is kind of weird because people that attend like a Hare Krishna center or a bhajan group, or they go to church every weekend.
Yeah, it doesn't happen to just that. It happens to the normal Western
Church.
the Catholics and the Christians.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pray for you.
I'll pray.
Padawan.
Yeah, young Padawan.
Something
Yes,
like
I'll
that.
pray for your.
They're there. You're stupid. You don't know anything.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, But
And it's that type of dogma, which and I guess the other one is vegans.
oh yeah,
look,
that's
I-
a big one.
I'll-
I see a lot of that actually.
It's like a religion. And
Well, majority of the vegans that I meet obviously are just the greatest people in the world. They're really friendly.
like most people in the world.
Like most people, they don't use veganism as their identifier to act like
Yeah.
a certain type of person. They're just humans, just
Yeah.
like you and me. But there are, and I'm not saying it's just vegans, but this is just an example. There's some vegans out there that do use their diet preference to kind of, sort of, maybe belittle others
Yeah.
because of their choices in diet.
Yeah.
Examples like,
Go for it.
You know
Go
what I
for
mean?
it.
Like
Don't be scared. Don't be
murderers.
scared. Say it,
or
Tim.
like, you just murdered a chicken or something.
Yeah.
Because, and that you will get cancer, which is probably true. I mean, meat does cause cancer now.
Yeah, but I
but,
mean, let's not keep it front and center of every conversation.
That's it.
If a person doesn't want to change, they don't want to change.
But what I mean is it better to, instead of putting them down, to instead educate them about the issues of eating or over consuming meat,
But that you only want to
know,
educate
you're
when
right.
somebody's receptive.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy at
Yeah.
the table saying, "Hey, did you know that chicken is worth 2 liters of water or some shit like?"
Yeah,
when the guy is
don't
having
be
a
that
party.
dickhead. Don't
Yeah.
be that dickhead. Especially even with personal development as well. I used to
Yeah.
be someone that used to force landmark education because I had amazing.
I hate those types.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I had
Those
amazing
people that
breakthroughs
shove
with
it.
landmark. Don't get me wrong. I love
Yeah.
landmark education.
Yeah, me too.
Their sales process can be a little bit aggressive for some people,
Yes.
but never really bothered me too much. But I was one of those like evangelists going out there, going, you need to be transformed. You need to be transformed. You need to be transformed. And because I had such an amazing transformation and such great breakthroughs, and I was pushing my views onto other people. Maybe it's development of myself after that, and realize, you know what? If people don't want to do something, I should not make them do it. The student appears. The teacher appears when the student is ready. And
that's so true. That's so true.
I should have respected that. And look, I guess I've learned, but now I guess I'm on my soapbox now, saying, you know what? Whether you're a vegan, whether you hold a spiritual belief, whether you hold a religious belief, be strong in your own conviction.
And instead of judging everyone because they are not
in
line with your way of thinking,
respect
their opinions. I know there's going to be some vegans watching this saying, well, it's you're killing animals, and of course it's great to just say that, but if you're harming others because of your lifestyle, then that's wrong.
Recently, PETA,
the group PETA,
they wanted to create some sensationalism in the advertising campaigns.
That's bullshit, isn't it?
And they compared rape victims to animals.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, they're always been a little bit controversial with their ads.
And I get
sometimes they objectify women as well.
Oh yeah.
They do. They get
all
like
with the fur.
With the fur and
stuff.
You know, they're all like obviously really sexy celebrities. With
True.
tons of sexual appeal to try and push their agenda.
I'll be honest.
I know, right?
I saw Pamela Anderson not wearing any fur, not wearing anything. And that's how I first found out about PETA, to be honest. So look, the sensationalism works.
It does.
To your point. But look, I guess
the best,
you can't keep everyone happy all the time.
Yeah, no.
And look, Talking Couch is just bringing this to an awareness so that we can have a discussion.
We don't really have a solution for these things.
Nah.
It's just pointing it out. And then there's some elitist people out there, and you just gotta roll right now. What is the answer to that?
I don't have an answer for that. I mean, I was one of them. I think I pretty much was one of them.
I think a lot of people at one point were. It's just like holding on to something that no one else has, and that you kind of feel special that that you know something.
I think when you're passionate about something.
Yeah.
When you're...
Others don't. It's sort of like, this is a great example, right? Memes. Everyone's heard of those.
Yeah.
You know, like on the internet, before it became this widespread phenomenon, nearly everyone's using it. It's mostly the nerds or the geeks that would cling to these to the internet. Yeah, forums and invent these memes and make it funny. But then when they start seeing that the mainstream is using it, they sort of have that same elitist mindset where like, oh, this is cringy, why is he saying it, when just a few years ago they were doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So why aren't the new people allowed to exercise the right to enjoy these memes and enjoy these internet sensations when they themselves just a few years ago were doing the exact same thing? So it's that sort of kind of imbalance to how things are. And I'm wondering if, and this is just an example that I see, and this is why I brought it on as an example, but I wonder if there's other areas in life that that also have this kind of mentality. Sort of like, do you know not the stone cutters, I always call them the stone
Freemasons.
The Freemasons.
Yeah, the stone cutters. Yeah.
They so they had this secret society.
Okay.
That
the Freemasons are a secret society.
They're a secret society, but they actually derive from making
stones.
Stones.
Building temples.
Not everyone could do that stuff. It's like holding it close so that you can monopolize the market.
Yes.
Yeah. There's laws against that now, so you can't do that shit.
Well, I think
right.
look at the law society when you've got to pass the bar.
Right.
Look at when you've got to get into a speciality in med school. So after you do normal med,
Yeah.
you work a couple of years, then you have to apply to become an anesthetist or an orthopedic surgeon or a cardiologist.
Yeah.
There's a quota, and they keep a certain amount of people getting into those things.
Right.
Why is that? I don't know. But they don't everybody can't just become a doctor. I don't know why. It's not about smartness. It's just that there's not that many places
That's a bit
at university.
weird,
That sounds a bit elitist too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, maybe there's a reason as to why.
Maybe there is. If you know the reason, please put it in the comments.
Yeah.
But I know
But
that.
do you think it's fair that some people just don't want others to benefit from the information that they know? That only a certain amount of people, that just because they discovered it first, are allowed to exercise that?
I think there's two types when it comes to that. There's people. I always believe that the rising tide raises all ships. So when I get better, you get better, and I may even fall down, or Tim might be better than me at something after I share my knowledge with him. But I need to have the confidence that in myself that I can rise as well, because that's where innovation happens.
That's a great way of looking at things. I think if everyone had that same philosophy or mentality, the world will be will kind of
rise
evolve
up
better or faster.
I think like when you look at the greats in society, you become great by having a great rival as well.
Wow.
What's that guy? Nadal has a Federer.
Right.
Every Muhammad Ali has a Foreman.
Right.
Every Hitler has a Churchill.
Right.
Roosevelt. So in our own lives, like every Gates has a Jobs.
And every Catchum has a Gary.
Yeah, I don't know that reference.
Pokemon, sorry.
All right.
You can tell who the nerd is.
Yeah. So I think in life we should share our but I guess they didn't share all of their secrets, but with their competitors.
Yeah.
But what if we let go of ego?
That's right. You can make a Mozilla. You can make a browser that is faster and better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Like the story of Mozilla.
Yeah.
They were previously the Netscape browser, which probably was the only browser on the internet at the time. And then Internet Explorer came in and said, what, stuff that, I'm going to give out the browser for free.
Yeah.
And so what happened to Netscape? Obviously they went bust, because why would people pay for a browser when they can just get it bundled with Windows for free? So what they did was they opened up the whole source code to everyone.
Yeah, right.
If we're going to go down, we might as well go down with a bang. And what happened? They actually managed to save their company because of it. Right. And not only saved their company, they managed to kick butt. Like the best browser right now is all based from the Mozilla source code.
Open source.
Open source.
When you look in nature, there's no patents. The strongest DNA survives in nature.
Yeah. A lion doesn't patent
his DNA or
mane or
or like I guess like if you look at colonies of animals like termites and that they kind of the strongest survive in that sense. And even when it comes to plants, the same thing happens.
So our takeaway, what is our takeaway for this episode?
We don't.
Afraid of it now because the camera might stop.
Yeah.
But,
we don't have a.
So I think people should just stop being elitists.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you're entirely your opinion. I think we're just, from my perspective, I just want to bring it to the awareness that
we're just discovering it.
Discovery
phase.
Yeah.
Do you think it's right? Do you think some people are entitled to be elitists just because they were vegans first?
Yeah.
Or do you think that they have every right to?
Because they've done some sort of development that they deserve to be on top of the mountain.
Right.
Or should we be humble and have no ego and go, you know what? The way you learn is different from the way I learn.
Yeah.
And just because you've got some certificates to your name, just because you've got more money, just because you've done some personal development courses, or you think you're more spiritual because you've got some beads around your neck, or you can do a yoga pose on the weekend, doesn't make you better. It just means that you've got some sort of life choice, and respect other people's life choices. If they're in the pub having a beer, you know, it's cool. Everyone's
cool.
chasing the same happiness. So
That's it.
I'd like to say let go of the ego, and even this opinion of mine. I'm open to be challenged by anybody as well.
Absolutely.
So let's not be elitist about our elitism.
No, absolutely not. Look, we are definitely not qualified to be the vlogs of anything. We're just here, kind of. Why did we do this anyway? I'm just kind of bored.
We have late night chats.
We always chat anyway, so we thought we might as well record it.
We might as well bring it to you. We'd love to have some video responses as well.
Yeah.
And we'll watch you as well. That'd be cool.
So
till the next episode.
Thank you, guys.